You know the sound, right? That robotic AI host that just reads a script and sounds, well, like a robot. It's a huge problem, and it absolutely kills your audience retention. But what if I told you there's a formula? A way to turn your AI from a boring machine into the star of your show, focusing only on what gets you views, watch time, and real trust. So what's the big secret? It's actually really simple. We're not trying to build some all-knowing professor or a perfect, flawless robot. Nope. The goal is to create a smart friend. Think about it for a second. You don't go to your friend for a long lecture, do you? You go for those quick, sharp insights that you can actually use. And that's the big shift we're talking about today. All right, so here's our game plan. We'll start with the Smart Friend playbook itself. Then we're going to build a real update together right here. After that, we'll get into the fun part, making your AI actually sound alive. And I'll leave you with a super simple 60-second formula you can start using immediately. Okay, this right here is the foundation. The whole Smart Friend idea is built on 5 key ingredients, and they're all designed for one thing and one thing only: getting maximum impact in the minimum amount of time. This is how you create content that people don't just watch once. They come back for more. So here's the playbook. First up, you need a strong hook, because let's be real, you've got about 3 seconds to stop someone from scrolling. Then, clear and fast info, just the facts, no fluff. Now, the most important part, the key insight. This is where you give them that piece of value they can't get anywhere else. Then, you build credibility with some risk awareness, and finally, you drive growth with a strong call to action. All right, enough with the theory, right? Let's actually put this into practice. We are going to build a 60-second crypto update from the ground up right now. Let's do this. First things first, the hook. No slow intros. You need to hit them with immediate urgency. Something like this. Notice how it's casual, it's direct, and it instantly makes you ask, wait, what move? Why is it happening? That's what makes the viewer stop and listen. Next up, the update. And this has to be fast, clear, and point-to-point. We pull the key data. Bitcoin's back above 76K. The Fear and Greed Index is sitting neutral at 55. And the Altcoin Season Index still low at 34, which tells us it's very much Bitcoin's show right now. Boom. Done. Quick, scannable info. And now we pivot. This is so important. Giving the what is easy. Anyone can do that. A smart friend gives you the why. This question right here is the perfect bridge from just being another news update to providing real, valuable insight. And we tease that insight with just a single powerful number. A slide like this just stops you in your tracks, doesn't it? 45%. It just hangs there. You can't help but wonder, 45% of what? It's all about building that anticipation. And here's the payoff. In the first quarter, crypto startups pulled in nearly half of all the venture capital money in the entire fintech space. I mean, think about that. This isn't just retail hype anymore. This is a huge signal that institutional money is taking this very, very seriously. So here's the crucial part. You take that big, complicated chart and you boil it down to one simple, powerful takeaway. The market is strong because the big money players are buying in. That is the insight. That's what separates you from everyone else who's just reading headlines. But remember, a smart friend doesn't just get you hyped up on the wins. They also warn you about the risks. This is how we build real trust. A quote like this sets the stage perfectly because it shows you're actually looking out for your audience. And the advice that follows is super direct. Hey, the market's volatile, so protect yourself. Use a stop loss. It's simple, it's responsible, and it instantly makes you more credible. It shows you care about more than just clicks. Okay, so we've built the perfect script. But if it's delivered by a monotone robot, nobody's going to listen. The delivery, the how, is what turns your AI from a boring machine into that smart friend we've been talking about. So how do we actually do it? Well, it's all about dynamics. You have to program in pauses right before you drop a key number. You need to add a tone of excitement for the hook, and then switch to a tone of caution for the advice. You speed up for the quick facts, and then you slow right down for that key insight. You make it feel human. I love this way of thinking about it. A flat, monotone delivery is like a flat market. It's boring, it's unmemorable. A great delivery has dynamics. It's got peaks of excitement and valleys of caution. It's that range that keeps your audience glued to the screen from the first second to the very last. Okay, let's put it all together into one simple, repeatable package. This is it. This is your 60-second formula. Think of it as your blueprint for growth. And here it is, timed out for you. 3 seconds flat for the hook, 15 to 20 for that rapid-fire update, 10 to 15 seconds for your core insight. That's the real value. 10 seconds to build trust with some solid advice, and a quick 5-second call to action to drive that growth. See, every single second has a job to do. And please, never ever forget this final step. Your call to action has to be direct, it has to be clear, and it has to be consistent. Every single video should end with the same simple instruction: follow for daily updates. That repetition is exactly how you turn a one-time viewer into a loyal subscriber. So when you think about it, it all comes down to this. Your AI host can just be a tool that reads text, or it can be that smart friend that builds a real, loyal community. We've gone through the entire formula, so now the choice is yours. How will you use it?